Good morning. Today we're going to cover how you would submit a new IT request or a maintenance request or a supply request for um, problems or issues or things you desire in your school or classrooms. This request system is really going to help us organize and assist you in a much better way and also keep track of the things that are going on in the building. So maybe if we see similar problems or similar requests coming through quite often, we can preempt some of that. The first thing you have to do is open a browser and navigate to myschoolbuilding.com. When you get to My School Building, you key in our organizational account number. Now, our organization account number is in the attachments on the email, which told you about this video and about this new problem. So you should be looking for an email from me that arrived in your email inbox on September 22nd. If you don't have that email, you can contact me and I will make sure and forward that email to you. But our organizational account number, you can see it here on your screen. Just click submit with that organizational account number. Now the process is pretty much similar for both IT and maintenance request systems. What you're going to do after entering the organizational account number is enter your email address, and that's the full email address. You can use your official UNO email address. You can use your email address that is your first name dot last name at unocharternetwork.net, which I encourage you all to use as your student and parent contact email addresses. You can use a personal email address from home if you so choose. It's up to you. But you enter your email address. There's no set email address you have to put there. Just this is the one where you're going to find out what the status of your ticket is and you're going to use to log into the system once you create your account. Enter that email address and click submit. It will prompt you for information before bringing you to this page. It'll prompt you for your first name, your last name, and a contact phone number. You do have to enter at least one contact phone number in that screen. You don't have to put your cell phone or your page or anything like that, but you need to have one of those boxes completed, a way to contact you. What you'll notice is that after under that step one, we have a step two. We're going to select location. This is very important. If you don't select location, then it will require you to select a location. Or if you select the wrong location, your ticket will not be properly routed. It will probably get rejected. It will never get viewed. So you need to make sure and put the location in which building you are in. So you can select, let's do a test ticket and say Gentile Terrace. I'm going to go ahead and select the main building. The building is not required. It's not really important. Usually if you don't put a building, it's okay. But give us an area or a room number. And let's say we're going to go to the trailers because we have a problem in the trailers. And this is just an example. The next item, you'll see these icons. It'll just help us to determine who to call quickly by looking at the icon that comes through. So we'll know what kind of problem it is. And it sometimes matters for where the ticket is routed, which icon you select. So be as specific as possible. If it's an electrical issue, select electrical issues. If it is a problem with your air conditioner, select air conditioner. If you have a broken or missing window pane, select window. If your lights are out, select lighting. Okay, so be very specific there. Give us a real description of the problem. Um, my light is broke is not a very good description of the problem. You know, you need to tell us which light is out or which light doesn't come on, or you use this switch and the light doesn't come on. So if it's a lighting issue and you click lighting, you'll notice that the screen will refresh and lighting will be highlighted. Okay, you can say the light nearest the back wall in my room flickers on and off. I mean, that's descriptive. We need something descriptive. If you're just going to put my light is broke, we go come into the room and we don't know which light is broke because the light is acting, it's not acting up today. We're not going to fix it. We will close the ticket. You need to be specific so that we can resolve the issue. If you're not specific, your ticket will be rejected. All right. You also need to give us a time available. Hopefully this will be your planning period. If you need it done immediately, you can put ASAP. But if you have a planning period and we can come in there while your kids are either at lunch or while you're planning or your kids are at elective or something like that, that'd be the best time so we don't disrupt the classroom. The purpose is not very important. You might just, for most of them, are going to select either a preventative or other or a general maintenance as a purpose. The requested completion date is important. You need to give us a completion date that you need it if you need it done. Now, if you don't have a date that you need it done and you just want it done, you can leave this blank. But you can't type anything in. If you want to put a date, you have to use the selection. You don't have to put a date, but if you want to, you can. And this attachment, let's say you took a picture of the problem. It's a ceiling tile, it's moldy and mildewy, and you took a picture because it's been that way for a little while and you've reported it already and no one's come take a look at it. Take and attach that picture so we can see what the issue is immediately and we can pass that on to whoever's going to come and service your problem. And the submittal password is password, all lowercase, very simple. I had it as something different, but to simplify it, it is password. And when you're done, you just click submit and your ticket will go to the proper people to be handled. Okay, you'll get an email notification saying, hey, your ticket got submitted. You'll also get a notification if your ticket is closed or rejected or when your ticket is completed. And if you get that notification saying your ticket is completed or closed or rejected and there's still a problem, you need to go back to the system and check on your ticket. Now, once you submit a ticket, you can go up to the top and click on My Request. And what that'll do is allow you to take a look at the status of your request. So you'll see in My Request list, I have had 3 new requests put in. One of them has been declined, one of them has been deferred. And you'll see on the side where it is. So we have a request in at Meta Nelson, mold in ceiling tiles. Please send someone to replace the tiles. Forward to Mr. Brown for approval. That is the current status. You see action taken. It's been forwarded to Mr. Brown for approval. Okay, you see some other tickets there. And these are examples when we were going through and showing the administrators and secretaries how to create the tickets. But once that's done, you can take a look at it. And at that point, you're pretty much finished. You'll get some email notifications, and you can continue to check on it by going back to My School Building and just logging in. The IT request system is pretty much the exact same as the maintenance request system. You put in your building and your room number, and you select the problem. Most of the things we have access to are listed. Accounts, computers, copiers, projectors, digital cameras. If you need a projector bulb or something like that, you need to put a supply request in. Don't click on a projector, put the supply request in. And with the supply request, you click supplies, it'll highlight it. You need to definitely include the model number and the serial number, if available, of your projector. That is very important. If you don't have that in there, we cannot order the supplies because we won't know what kind of supply to order. But other than that, they're pretty much the same. For most of your email addresses, this is for student email addresses. I manage those. But for your main email addresses, you're going to get an email saying contact UNO's help desk, which is 280 help. I can't help you with that. Only UNO can help you with your official UNO email. Now, if it's your UNOcharternetwork.net email address, I can help you with that. But I know a lot of you are having problems accessing your UNO email, and I cannot help you with those. You have to call the UNO help desk. I know this has been a long video, but it's ending now. Thank you for your attentiveness. I hope this will help you to get through this request system. You won't be able to stop me in the hallway anymore and say, Mr. Bennett, can you look at this? I'm going to say, is there a ticket? Because what I'm going to do at the beginning of the day is print off the tickets, go to the school sites, and resolve the tickets that I have. I'm not going to stop and do other work because it really interrupts my ability to be productive. Thank you.